14, the theory of identical elements in learning holds that transfer is facilitated when the letter A, teacher uses different teaching devices. Letter B, learner has a mastery of specific responses. Letter C, development task is easily identified. Letter D, experience is similar to the application situation. Ano nga ba yung tamang sagot sa number 14? Okay, a lot of you are choosing letter D, and that is the correct answer. Okay, so nandun na po sa ating video na sinabi ko sa inyong balikan nyo. Go back to all the videos that we have in Prof Ed. Meron din po tayong playlist na Gen Ed. Balikan nyo din po yan. And also the previous live streams in our playlist na Gen Ed and Prof Ed live streams. Okay, balikan nyo po lahat ng videos natin, especially if this is your first time to join us. Okay, so letter D is the correct answer for number 14. Theory of identical elements. That means we can transfer our learning. We can apply our learning if the experience is similar to the application situation. Kung ano yung concept mo na napag-aralan sa classroom at similar yung nakita mong experience mo ngayon, ay maaaring ma-apply mo yung iyong learning. So that's the theory of identical elements. Pag pareha sila, pag halos pareho sila, halos the same sila, identical sila, and that means you can apply what you have learned as a concept in the classroom. Okay, so dapat as a teacher, we should be able to make our students apply what they learn in the classroom. Hindi po pwedeng meron lamang silang na-learn na concepts inside the classroom, pero hindi naman nila na-apply sa totoong buhay. Okay, so dapat alam nila at alam nila kung paano i-apply yung concepts na learn nga nila sa ating classroom. Okay, so number 14 is D, and we go to our last question today. What is the most obvious and familiar way of reporting variability? Is it letter A, range between highest and lowest scores? Letter B, standard deviation? Letter C, standard error of the mean? Or letter D, distribution of raw scores? Okay. So sabi dito, sa number 15, the last question that we have here, what is the most obvious and familiar way of reporting variability? Now, remember, we have different measures in assessment. We have our measures of central tendency. Sa measures of central tendency po, meron tayong mean, median, and mode. Kung hindi nyo pa po napapanood yung video natin on that, make sure that you write your reminder on that in your notebook. Watch our video on the mean, median, and mode. Okay, so mean, median, and mode, these are our measures of central tendency. They check kung kaano po ka-clump, kung gaano po kalalapit yung scores ng ating students. Meron din naman tayong tinatawag na measures of variability or measures of dispersion. Measures of dispersion naman natin, chine-check nila kung paano ka diverse, kung paano kaiba, no, pagkakaiba nga ng score ng ating mga scores ng students. Okay, so that's the measures of variability. Now, ang measures naman natin ng variability, we have the range, we have the standard deviation, we also have the variance. Ito po yung tatlong common na ginagamit natin. Now, the answer for number 15 would be the range. Okay, so range po, ang pinaka-obvious at pinaka-familiar na measure of variability or measure of dispersion na ginagamit natin. Why? Because the range is very easy to use. Kinukuha mo lamang po yung difference between the highest score and the lowest score. Okay, so number 15 po, A ang ating tamang sagot. The range between the highest and the lowest scores are taken.